that it is wajib, it's obligatory, it's compulsory to make or to have wudu before touching the Quran. And this is the opinion of the four schools of thought. This is the opinion of the majority of the scholars, that you must have wudu when you're going to touch a copy of the Quran and open and begin to read. That's number one. Very important point, understand this. Number two, it is recommended that you're upon wudu to read the Quran if you're going to read from memory without holding the Quran. So, if you're not going to hold the Quran and you're going to read from your memory, you're going to read from your heart, then in this case it's recommended to have wudu. It is not obligatory to have wudu, it's better to have wudu, but it is not an obligation. طيب. Point three, as I continue speaking about matters related to wudu, we discuss with a woman. A woman, during her periods, she may read the Quran from memory. There's no issue in that. However, she must avoid touching the Quran, must avoid touching the Mus'haf. And if the woman has to touch the Quran while she's in a state, she's during her periods, if she has to touch the Quran, for example, let's say she hasn't memorized anything of it, or she wants to read a surah that she hasn't memorized, or she wants to review an ayah, then she may do so, she may touch the Quran under one condition, that she is wearing a glove, or that there is something between her hand and the Quran. So a woman, during her periods, she is forbidden from touching the words of the Quran with her bare fingers and hand. There must be a covering. So if she wore a glove or anything that she put between her hand and touching the Quran, in that case it's permissible to hold the Quran for a woman that is menstruating and to flip through the pages and read the Quran. Otherwise, if a woman is going to read from memory while she is in her periods, then it is permissible for her to read the Quran from memory. There is no issue in this. Okay. And the next thing is al-junub, the people that are upon a major impurity, right? Whether they had woken up from a dream and or whether they practiced the act of sexual intercourse, and then they have brought upon them al-janaba. So they're in a state of major impurity. If you're upon major impurity, it is haram to read the Quran. You should not read the Quran at all until you perform ghusl, until you purify yourself, and that is by having a shower with the intention of ghusl. Because Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, أَمَّا الْجُنُوبُ فَلَا وَلَا آيَةً. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said that the person upon janaba, upon a major impurity, should not read anything of the Quran, not even an ayah. And this ruling is for both men and women. Like the next issue is reading from the phone. Okay, reading from a mobile phone, you can read from a phone, and that does not require wudu at all. Does not require wudu, because the phone does not take the ruling of a mushaf. The phone does not take the ruling of a mushaf. The phone is a phone. So you can flick through the pages of the Quran in a phone without having wudu. There's no issue in that. Because between you and the words, there is actually a glass screen. So the phone doesn't take the ruling of the Quran. And this is for both men and women. And even a woman, during her periods, she may read the Quran from her phone while touching the app itself and moving through the pages. And it's not necessary that she wears a glove for that. Once again, we said that the phone doesn't take the ruling of the Quran. Now, okay.